following up with my promise. I did said that there is something waiting for you all. So first, I would like to begin with our last week. Last week, we launched our first book. That was IELTS Learners. There were very good feedbacks. There was amazing feedback following to that. A lot of people came to my DM. They told me, they asked me, Saksham, that is one thing. That is IELTS. I get it, but I need something more out of it. It's just a 54, 55 pages of book. It's for the beginners. There are some people who are intermediate speakers or some who are exquisite speakers. They are advanced speakers. Now, what after this? What is there after that? Is this the one book that you're going to launch forever? No. I hope you guys were there in the recording. You might have heard some people asking many doubts about vocabulary, intuitions, speaking this, speaking that. I want to learn more, but particularly in the field of speech. And we all know the foundations of English learners started with speaking skills. We first develop your speaking skills in English and then help you out with an overall development. Now, said so, we will now showcase you what has been done in past few months. So I told you we started few days of preparation, almost 7 weeks to 8 weeks of preparation of book one, but we never stopped there. We had a basic layout that how we have to prepare our next books and the upcoming books. And I did share you some hints that in soon coming weeks, we'll be sharing them. So ladies and gentlemen, this is the right time for you to call your all friends across EL. If you have, call them up on the VC because this is the official launch of our Speaking Learners book starting in a few seconds. So said so, let's begin. Speaking Learners. So this comes with the dream, or as the name suggests, speaking learners of our 5 to 6 years of history. We learned one thing. There is something that is missing after the events, after the sessions. When you leave the session now, you have no material to prepare with. A lot of people still struggle with vocabulary. Even in my IELTS session, I'm an IELTS tutor here as well. I feel the same, that people need more material to prepare themselves with. And what can be the best material for speaking than this? Why Saksham, this book, why is it better than the previous one? We'll discuss everything in this launch. So this is our overview of the book. You can see some things might appear similar, but there is a lot of things that have been changed. First of all, we have still followed our state-of-the-art designs to make it engaging and interacting for the viewers to read it. What to expect as a learner. So we have a complete IELTS speaking guide by this time. This is for speaking. Again, it's inspired by Cambridge and IDP IELTS. For those who don't know, these are the pinnacle organizations in the field of IELTS to create the best book among all. But again, these books are not readily available. Even if they are available, they are very complex to study. So in our group of research team and also our educators at IELTS, we took countless nights and sleepless nights to understand and exaggerate and extract the ample amount of information to be dealt in the book. So what to expect further? We have summary of part 1, part 2, part 3 speaking. This is not only for the IELTS learners. This is for everyone who's preparing for their interviews. Again, I'll say the same. Government interviews, banking interviews, MBA interviews, even job interviews. This will be your one-on-one guide. After that, there are sample questions within this. We have followed the same structure as previous, but what we have included this time. You have your own IELTS vocabulary session. You have your own linking words section as well. You have additional study material as well as our class structures. We'll talk about everything in detail now. So you can see this is somewhere you have arrived finally. We have brief introduction about all 3 parts, and each part has understanding criteria, tracking your growth via chapters to chapter, mastering the framework of IELTS as well as speaking patterns, time management, something a lot of session takers, our hosts, our admins have stressed upon that, guys, you need to understand how much time you have to put in answering per question. So from their expertise, and I'm not even joking, expertise from the grooming session, expertise from the rapid fire session, expertise from IELTS session, the interview session, we came up to the conclusion that what time management improvements we have to do and structure that in our books. Nextly, we have practice with purpose. Again, what purpose of question and what practice has to be done for it. So you will be the perfect material to speak on any topic. You can see a bit glimpse of the books as well. Don't worry, the book will be shared soon. We'll talk about that later. Moving ahead, next is your one-stop solution to speaking. Now, as you can see a few snippets, you can see how interactive and engaging the book really is. So we will be having sample questions. These are one example of those. You only have questions, but you have answers. And guess what? After every section's end, you will also be given how to improve on those actions. So practice question ranging from basic to advanced. So as you move on with more the questions and more the pages you solve, you will find the difficulty level increases by bit. So this is again the state of the art design. We don't only stick to basic or intermediate English, we expand to that. Moving ahead with our next preparation, ERA. So let me know in the chat how many people actually knew and they were knowing about ERA when I talked about it last time. I'm reading the chats, by the way. So if you want to share any insights in it, you can. Last time when we were talking about the next books, the upcoming books, I did said that ERA will be helping you. For those who are still not aware of ERA, I'll repeat it again. ERA is our own website chatbot assistant. So it's a study assistant for you. Here, it's your study buddy. Now, how ERA can help you? We have personalized made ERA sessions. Did you know section with ERA? Quick tips with ERA. ERA's thesaurus, ERA's extras, and many more. So to make it engaging and interactive, ERA will be your study buddy at every page of your learning, every moment, whenever you're there. So you can see there are sessions with ERA in Q&A form. You have ERA's extras booklet. You also have quick notes by ERA. So ERA is like a full term study, not only buddy, but also a study guide with you. Moving ahead, what are the new things that we have developed? We have pro tip section again for vocabulary linking part 1, part 2, part 3 sessions. It was also in the previous part, but this time we have made it from the reviews of the previous book. We have made it much more interacting and build more data into it. So after you read it, you have more insights of what you're reading. But moving ahead of next is something when EL does it the best. How? This is our newest edition where we have a complete guide of speaking. Now, previously, again, people said that apart from IELTS, what else can you focus on? Here is what you can focus on. You can focus on your vocabularies, your linking words, phrases and clauses in each term to relate with. Again, the book will be provided to you, so you will have more insights to it soon. But next we have our acknowledgement section. Again, like the previous part, this is again our dream of our founder and CEO, Neeraj Arya sir. So launching this book speaks represents a significant step forward for English. Again, his heartfelt gratitude goes to the mentors and the administrators and every learner who contributes and have contributed and inspired the growth and excellence towards this book. Let this handbook be your steady, fast ally and guiding you from first word of achievement to the highest goal. So together we can redefine possibilities. The kind words from Neeraj Arya sir. We will listen to his feedback again. And again, to your authors and editors, these are the panel of authors. I think you have seen me twice this day as well as Samara ma'am. So Samara ma'am and Nikhil sir comes with great research into the field of speaking, vocabulary, intuitions. You might have seen them in a lot of sessions. So it's their efforts to bring this till this time. And Patricia, as you might have seen the designs and everything, she has hold on the author. She is also the key editor-in-chief of the book, the booklet previous to this, the booklet now, and she's the key architect behind the design. So when we say the state of the art books, that comes with Patricia's great insights. And that brings us to the very end of our book launch. So everyone, learn, evolve, and achieve. That is something we have talked a lot about. And I hope by this time, everyone, you know, EL is doing things at a very different pace now. Last week, the first book, this week, the next book. You never know, next week, you might have the whole set of IELTS preparation as well. But again, you have to stick with us. You have to stay with us. There are a lot more things that are coming up, and I hope that will be a great help to you all. Said so again, for the reviews and feedback, I would like to call Neeraj sir. Neeraj sir, in a small bit and a brief, would like to share some insights about the book.
I wasn't with them. Those were writing, yeah, those were designing the book because I was sick. Yes, today I'm feeling better a little bit. So Saksham was the one. Yes, that day I was just staying with him on the VC in personal VC. So he said that when we launched first day, there were a couple of people. They suggested in the first book there must be vocabulary, there must be a speaking section. So let's not wait long. Let's do it right away. Let's do the research. Let's do everything in the best way. So those couple of people were not ready to accept we are the West. We should look for those people as well. We should not ignore. So he has started working with their team, Samaira, Patricia, Nikhil Vyash, Ganesh. And as I said that I was not the part of uh, designing, I was not the part of suggestion as well this time, as I was sick. So I was trying to sleep, yeah, maybe I was not able to awake. But yes, today early morning when I woke up, I got PDF from him. And seriously, this is the truth. I learn everything from as a practice a spoken English. I do mistake. I do a lot of mistake, but I never ever look into English booklet. But these both booklet I studied, I read every lines. Why? Because that is something like, see, when you cook meal by yourself, doesn't matter that meal is worst one, you tried at least. So I never ever tried in past to read any English booklet. I was always like just go with listening by listening to others, and that listening experience can make me better gradually. But that booklet, that handbook belongs to EL. I never ever try to ignore single message from those writers, those authors, those who were trying to put their hard work day and night. The moment I got the PDF, early morning I woke up, I did brush. After that, I simply took my tab and I went through the every page. Even when I completed 22 pages, so there were a small mistake. I texted to Patricia, this mistake we have to be check it. Then there were a small mistake again in pages. I told them. So what I am saying it, something belongs to me, something belongs to EL. I never ever try to ignore the message. I never ever even try to ignore the PDF. I have to read. Even I maybe I was the first one who read whole 60, I mean 77 pages with every a small words. So I read and I was so impressed. Whatever hard work, whatever designing these people put into vocabulary section, especially. I mean, I was, I'm the someone who never ever interested in learn the vocab. I'm saying the truth. I just go with the experience. I just go with the my feeling for speaking terms. But when I was just looking the pages, every vocabulary have some emotion. I mean, the way they just design the some artwork there in every vocab. It seems like when you are just trying to read the vocab, you are just trying to go through the emotion of emoji, go through the emotion of some art framework. That will that vocabulary section will not let you to just feel monotonous. You will feel like let's go with the next vocab, and how that vocab is going to let me enjoy while reading the vocab with the example, with the as he said that about era, how boat is going to let you know this one, how this boat will work with you. So I love about especially vocabulary section, linking phrasal verb and clauses verb. So I literally love the way they design. So, see, anyone can write in one pages, lot of linking verb, lot of phrasal verb, but what make you unique? What something you can add by your imagination, by your craft, by your ideas that can make something different, that can make others to others to read a lot. It will not make monotonous, because English is something, maybe when you are going to when you go through the dictionary, there are a lot of vocab, lot of words. Maybe that can make you monotonous, maybe that can make you boring. But this pages, this booklet, vocabulary section, idiom section, that will not make you feel monotonous, that will not make you feel bored. You will be enjoying with pages. And apart from that, I always listen by Ganesh, Bhubi ma'am, others IELTS tutor about a speaking part one, a speaking part two, a speaking part third. This is the first time I read everything. What is actually a speaking part one, a speaking part two, a speaking part three, and everything was mentioning. I was feeling like I attended a lot of session, but I never ever put my attention. What is this all about? But while reading, I totally understood about the IELTS, how IELTS band everything work, how much times I will get when I'm going to give the exam, what I have to speak, which vocabulary I should add. Like, see, they mention the different vocabulary section, but still, when you are going to read about the speaking part one, in that section as well, they mention about what kind of vocabulary you should add, what kind of linking verb you have to add, how you will start. Even I remember, even they mentioned about if you're not getting any content, so what you will speak. That will take the time to think about it. So examiner will not think you are understand, you just forget, yeah, maybe you are not having content. They mention everything. Even if you're lacking with the beginning, how you will take the pause and how you will start, that will make impression towards that examiner. So I really clap for them, those who were working as a designing, as a writing, as well also suggestion. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Neeraj sir, and uh, that is really emotional part from your end, because you are the key architect behind it. You have seen everything from the beginning to the end, and of course, you were there when we were talking about the minute changes that everyone were asking for, and then how we improved it. So, to everyone, this will be our biggest edition of book because it is the most page by the time, and we've tried to concise it again to keep the name as handbook because I know we need a lot of knowledge within a very limited part of pages. But again, everything that were asked previously have been containerized and has been resoluted in this book. But said so, I would like to call upon our author as well as our IELTS instructor, Mr. Popular, as I say, and my personal guru, Mr. Nikhil sir. So Nikhil Vyas sir, are you there in the VC? We would like to have your additions to it because you were there in the process as well. And again, we were discussing how people were struggling with vocabulary, how you're good at vocabulary, and how we can add more things to it. So, Nikhil sir, stage is all yours.
Yeah, first of all, thank you so much, Saksham, for giving me this recognition and at least a chance to speak about the book. Good evening, everyone, and excellencies to the people who have been the part of designing the book. You know, it's a great trademark deal that EL is presenting today because we are on the second time celebrating the launch of our IELTS preparation book from English learners, a form of dedication, conviction, and enthusiasm. Talking about the book, I believe it's a very comprehensive, practical, and student friendly book. It has been explicitly designed by conducting a lot of research and expert guidance into it. And along with the team of administration panel also, we are aiming to build two things by the conveying of the book: knowledge and confidence. When we talk about some features of the book, obviously the moment we hear the term IELTS, this acronym always stands with one doubt in the minds of speakers or aspirants. The doubt is how to speak well. But don't worry, by this handy book, you will get a load of strategic models on how you have to become a good speaker. What are different parameters on which you are going to judge your evaluation of communication? Because we have a speaking section with practice questions in the book, including some strategies and model answers of those same practice questions. After that, we have lexicon section, that is vocabulary, where we are focusing on word listings with meanings and uses also. So you will get a proper guidance on how you have to use help or maybe assist instead of help, how you're going to use communication instead of talk. So all these different metamorphosing vocabulary strategies you will be getting in the vocabulary section of the book. Then we have practice tests for the grammar, because generally people are into making So less isms. It means a grammatical mistake generally people make in their communication, whether writing something or maybe orally convicting something. So we have designed this book keeping a lot of things in the mind, what people are facing as a problem or a predicament in their daily communication or study for further English enhancement. So there are some tips, tricks, different shortcuts, and particularly do's and don'ts being mentioned in the book itself. And if you're going to follow the book, obviously you will learn something. Because any kind of book definitely comes with a lot of knowledge. It depends on the reader how he is taking the advice of the book and how he is implementing the further execution of the advice. One more thing that is really prominent, and even I'm liking it. I have been a person of tech enthusiasm. I use a lot of chat GPTs, bots, and everything. I'm quite perplexed by the energy EL has been putting on its website to develop our own extrinsic bot. That is ERA. What a beautiful name, isn't it? So our AI bot on the website, it is giving you 24/7 assistance for learners. And definitely you can get help from it by solving your doubts, decoding your entangled intricacies, and practicing and also getting quick guidance or shortcuts on something. I would like to acknowledge people who have been the part of this expert team, especially the person who formed this very core idea of providing English content for free of cost to the people of our country and also around the globe. Obviously, undoubtedly, undeniably, Mr. Neeraj Arya, thank you so much for designing such a group. It's a privilege in a society like India where generally people don't speak in English, where a person when he speaks English is being criticized of being a flamboyant. And oh my God, he's speaking English. Isn't he showing off? Very much complacent. But no, we have English learners in our country where we have explicitly designed it for all those people who come from rural areas, village areas, hinterland, or underdeveloped areas of the country, and also around the world. Obviously, the group is not for Indians, but for the entire world. At the end, I want to tell one thing to everyone who's listening to me, that this book and the kind of contribution it is coming with to all the people of our group, and even beyond the diaspora that we are sharing digitally on the group, obviously the 90% of the stake goes to our beloved host of the session or the event ceremony today, Mr. Saksham. Yes, he's not Mr. Saksham, he's Mr. D. Saksham. Because whatever he does, the article "the" always comes before it because he's the best in everything. So thank you so much for listening to me, and please enjoy this learning experience in our group using our ERA bot on the website. Also go through different books that we are launching. This is only just the second time, but obviously we'll come with a lot more in the near future. Thank you so much. Have a good night.
Thank you so much, Nikhil sir, for sharing your insights. You made it look easy, and you literally had a lighted part where you illustrated every single fact about how the book is useful for everyone. And again, coming from you, being an exquisite speaker, being an instructor at IELTS, also helping out people with vocabulary, it is great to know. And that's the least to say because, of course, it is something, it's our undue part that we have to fulfill for English learners. But one such author who is also present here with us today, who was there with me last night as well. And the story behind this that I want to tell you, everyone, the process was happening for some time, but the release was early because of the delay in the launch, because people needed more within the previous book. So we thought this could be the best time for us to release it. And again, my departure is very soon across all the platforms. So I need to do it at the earliest. But said so, one of the key architect behind the vocabulary, as well as you can see, we have delve into new sections, that is linking word phrases and clauses, comes from the ideals of Samaira ma'am. So Samaira ma'am, are you there in the VC? Please come up.
Yes, I'm here. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you so much for calling me out here. So finally, guys, after the success of IELTS Learners, we have launched it earlier, you might remember, and you must have read that book. So today, marks another proud milestone, the launch of Speaking Learners, the second chapter in our learning journey. But this is not the last, obviously. This is just a beginning. So if the first book was just a spark, just consider this one is a flame, beautifully crafted to help learners but here, all of us, not just prepare for IELTS. Do not think like this is an IELTS and I just want to be more confident in English, or I just want to improve my fluency. And just you have seen, oh my God, it's all about IELTS, speaking, writing, and all. Okay. So no need to feel demotivated or get scared about it. It's completely, I mean, it's for everyone. For everyone. Okay. So, I mean, this book is for every voice, for everyone that wants to rise, every learner who wants to speak with power and clarity, with confidence, more confidence. So let me ask you a question. Do you want to speak confidently, even more confidently? Do you want to speak fluently? Do you want to be an impeccable speaker, a phenomenal speaker that we always see or witness here on ELVC? So many speakers, so many phenomenal speakers we are having in our community. Okay, that's a blessing, I should say. So do you want to be like one of them? Or even better than them? Well, obviously the answer is yes. So well, guys, Speaking Learners is for you, this book. Speaking Learners is for you to assist you with necessary guidelines. You will know all about speaking part, I mean, 1, 2, and also some necessary tips to improve your speaking level, IELTS vocabulary, linking words, and also additional materials, so many more. Okay. Yes. So you will get to know about all these things if you have it, if you read it out. And of course, behind this beautiful creation, I must highlight the one who gave it a shape, a structure, and soul. Obviously, is none other than this Saksham, his tireless effort. I still remember last night he was there on the VC just to give it a little more perfection for you guys. Okay, so that's so, I mean, much appreciated, this Saksham. And yeah, this wouldn't have been possible without you. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for doing this much, for putting this much effort. And thank you so much to Mr. Nikhil Vyas for assisting with his valuable guidance and suggestions throughout the whole process. And yes, Patricia, always the best creator. And you can say designer, the pillar of visual in our EL group, worth mentioning. Thank you so much for your effort. Much appreciated, girl. Thank you. And yes, as one of the, you can say, co-authors, I feel deeply honored to present this book today with a team that truly believes in learners, in you. We believe in you, the reason why we have come so far. And we will be going. As I said, this is just the beginning, and we'll be move forward, and we'll try to bring many more things for you. And to all of you, learners, you continue to inspire us with your dedication, patience, and enthusiasm. That's exactly what push us to move forward, to do something better, to bring something better, something more exclusive for you. Okay, so let's keep learning. Let's keep speaking. Speaking Learners is now yours. So let it carry your voice forward. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, Samara ma'am, for your insightful words again. Though those were some words of wisdom. But yeah, by this time, everyone is now very aware of our team, of all the efforts we have put, and as well as the future of where we are taking this section and this versions to. But moving ahead now, I would love to have some admins as well as some members to come up and share their first impressions of book, because further to that, we will have discussions about when to launch and when will actually the book be there for your first impression. So, said so, would somebody would like to come up for their impressions on the launch, on all these insights shared, as well as their reviews to it by far?
Yes, Sakshi, am I getting a voice?
Yes,
I would like to share a few things. May I?
please do, Tejas sir, please do.
Thank you very much. So, okay, guys, as I was having a feedback from other one, now it's time to give feedback from my side. The IELTS book. First of all, guys, literally year growth very much. We grow. How we started the journey of learning, and now what we are doing. Wow, I am very happy to see the journey. And at this time, the last month, the August, was very blessed for our year because we did a great events. And as we are having one of the best things that we achieved, the IELTS book, the English learners book that we are having now. Soon we will be having a hard copy of it also. But now we achieved few things because first step is very difficult to take. The difficulty is in only the first step that we have taken. The deception has taken. First of all, very big shout out to my bro T Saksham. Guys, literally on my words, if you believe, on my words, I'm saying this is a person. Without him, we cannot imagine this side of a year. Without him, without T Saksham, we cannot imagine. This is a bro. This is a oh, backbone, as I already mentioned. Literally, he was working hard for these books, and whenever he was making these books, the content, the guidance from his side, he was adding, and he did a long hard work till whole night. He was working very hard in the VC. He was making book. He was alone. He was alone in the VC, but he was making book till whole night. Neeraj sir, big shout out to the Neeraj sir also. He was the person who gave a literally a side, a helping hand to my bro Saksham. He was the only one who was with Saksham to make this book till whole night. The last night he was not sleeping. He didn't sleep a single second. He slept on, I guess, 7:30 around he slept. And day before yesterday also, he slept around 8:30. Whole night he worked upon books of English learners. And as we all know, the third edition is soon of this book, and he is working hard now also. And he knows very well he has to manage many things. Big shout out, my bro. Big shout out. A huge respect to you. A huge respect for you, my bro. From bottom of my heart, you are the gem. You are the gem of this English learners group. Without you, I don't know. You are departing 22 September. You are departing for your further studies, for your future. I pray to the God that your future will be bright, but it's very sad for us also. You will not be active. But whatever you are going to give to our English learners group and whatever you gave till now, a huge respect for you, my bro, for giving such a wonderful things for our group. And I want you to keep blessed. I want you to keep healthy and keep announcing yourself, keep working hard. Thank you for doing such a wonderful thing for our English learners group, Sakshi.
Thank you so much, Tejas sir. That was really emotional from your end towards the end, and that's actually true. My departure is soon, but we are trying the maximum to push and finish up with the current and existing set of our books before the departure for every other learners to read it until the next time we get the chance to revise it. But yes, to everyone, the stage is now all open for anyone to come up, share their opinions if you have stayed together throughout the launch of the book. And if not anything to share, then we have something to share. That is when this book will finally be releasing and when you will have the first hands on to it. So first, if anyone else want to share, the stage is all open. said so.
I have one doubt.
Yes, Sanya. Yes, Sanya. Please do.
If somebody wants to take hard copy of these books, so how that person can take?
Perfect. That's a very good question. And the answer to that, Sanya, for time being, since we are working on the publication, that goes in the back end, and that is a very technical and I would say painstaking process. We have to work on the plagiarism part that we've overcome. We have overcome the appendix part, but we have to work uh, with dialecting also with the publication. So there is something known as a publication and a press. These are two different things. We have to connect with them. We have to share our material, and that is a very lengthy process in the back end. So the team is working constantly to have one day to release at least the ebook. That is something you're going to receive on Flipkart, ebook sections, audiobooks, etc. And soon after the ebook releases, we'll have the permit to share our physical handbooks as well, in hardback as well as softback. So that day arrives, we will definitely share it with you first. Okay, Sanya?
Yeah, thank you so much for clearing my doubt. And I have another doubt. What
Please.
if is there any session in EL which will happen like by any host so that we can have a reading of this book from the first page itself with our IELTS trainer?
Definitely, that's a very good question. Actually, today is Sunday and tomorrow is Monday. And on Monday, for those who don't know, is my IELTS session. So I have some surprises ready for you guys. Something I won't just reveal right now. You might have a particular session going on from this part of book. So yes, Sanya, I think you are spreading the beans from my end. But sooner or later, almost every other instructor will be teaching from this book. Because imagine this, let's say you are in a physical classroom. It is always very easy for your teacher to say, go read it from the textbook page number this. Let's say tomorrow Nikhil sir or Ganesh sir or Tejas sir is taking their session and somebody is like, sir, I need some doubt. I have some doubt. I need to prepare for my phrases. Or if you are told that my co-locations and linking words are lacking while you speak. So how to improve that? How by this time they used to engage these tasks. We used to say, okay, read the material that we have on Google, read the material on ChatGPT, AI. But I'll be honest, that is not tailor-made for you. That's an open web source data. You need to fetch for it. You need to spend more time for your perfect selection. But guess what? Here we have done that in a simple way. All those web search, more than 150, I would say 150 resources have been compiled to make this booklet. So next time you have that doubt, I'll address you the page number and I'll let you know this is the PDF that you have to go through. Okay, Sanya? So yeah, we are making it very easy for you to learn and understand.
Yeah, thank you so much. And I want and I wish next time, because we are having 25K family, so I want in VC at least 1K people. So yeah, that's what I'm wishing for next upcoming
See,
few days.
definitely. I have something to talk about that as well. Sometimes it's more about quality than quantity. I know there are not many people right now. Of course, it's very late. It's a Sunday. But the moment the book releases, last time within 10 hours, we had 1,000 plus reaction over the book. So that is what how integrated the English learner family is. Even today, we will be discussing about when to release this book, and we will be soon sharing more insights to it. We will definitely have more engagement with the booklet. But for time being, I think this is a good part of launch. But if anybody else has any more doubts regarding this book, regarding anything in the future, of course, the book in the past, this is your time to come up and ask. Else, I will have a word with Neeraj sir to when and how to launch the book. So any other doubts, anyone? Perfect. Said so, Neeraj sir, when can we release the book? Would you like to share that part?
Sure, tomorrow during IELTS session.
Perfect. So to everyone, this booklet for speaking will be shared during the IELTS session tomorrow. For those who don't know, IELTS session is exactly 24 hours from today. That is 9 p.m. will be the exclusive IELTS session. No more a normal IELTS session. It will be an exclusive IELTS session. And by this, we mark the beginning of a new age in English learners. Where from this day, if you lack something in your speech, if you have a feedback from your list, from your session taker or from the admin or from the host, you don't have to search around the web for the correct place to understand and learn better. Next time, the session holder will let you know this can be the perfect book and the section within this book where you can read, learn, understand, solve the questions, and solve your query by yourself. So again, everyone, congratulations on joining the new revolution and the new age of English learners. So our community, I welcome you all. I welcome everyone this time, not only from learners, from teachers, from instructors. Even this for me will be an it will be a great source to study from. So everyone, all the best. Tomorrow, 9 p.m. will be the book launch. Exactly during my IELTS session, the book will be released. The first part, we will be doing it together. So I will tell you how to read the book, where to go, how to solve questions. We might have a hands-on impression for everyone. So if not, spread this word across your friends, across your friend circle, that tomorrow will be the book launch within the IELTS session. Said so, I'll just take my leave now, and we'll meet tomorrow, everyone. Have a blast. This ends our double header. Last week, the MSS mystery slide competition. Then the Wednesday, the book was released. Now this Sunday, another book is released, as well as our TEDx ended. So this was a very hectic week for all the organizers, all the hosts, our chair as well, Neeraj sir. But yeah, we have successfully come to a conclusion to it. So everyone, stay safe, stay alert, keep learning. And there is no pause, no challenge when you are here with us at EL. Said so, I'll take my departure. Peace, everyone.